My blues gentlemen. Right, so there's been a week or so since the last video. Right, so I'm assuming you've been practicing the Harvey Vincent. Now what I'm going to look at is feel. I used to have quite a good blues feel. Well, out of practice. I'm not making any excuses, but a lot of it is feel. If you look at B.B. King, it's feel. A lot of good feel, passionate feel. So if we take this initial riff, this is really about as much music as a kick in the shin. So I'm gonna okay, so we get some feel going. So one of the things you need to do, I always scratch my ear when I'm trying to make a point, don't I? How irritated. So is just scratch with the right hand. Tap out a rhythm and scratch it across the strings, okay? And then, when you're ready, finger a note on the blues scale. Now the blues scale at the G string is 1 4 1 3 1 3 1 3 1 5 1. Sorry, 1 4 1 3 1 3 1 3 1 4 1 4. So I'm going to pick a note, which is that one. So. That's a G, which is the root now. So I'm going to find it somewhere else. It is here. Hang on a minute. Or here. So now we'll put that riff in. So mess it right up, get plenty of scratching and playing, and just chuck in odd notes. So I'm doing the octave now on the G, that note, and this note. It's the same note. So all I'm doing, I'll just focus in on I'll bring the camera a little closer. All I'm doing is getting a lot of scratch happening and trying to bounce between the two. So. Crying out. Now you can grab a few of the notes. Since all these and all these, all 6 strings are in the scale, you can pad and sound like you know what you're doing. Yeah, seriously, sound it like this up. All I'm doing is using the root note and hitting in the middle of the range and fingering all the strings up. So look, I'm not fingering anything, I'm just pulling notes out of the scale just to fiddle around. You know, I can do an octave. Now, while I'm chucking in some more advanced things, I'm just playing with finding my way around the strings, and it's a rhythm thing. Now, if the pattern doesn't matter, it can be all downstrokes. See what I mean? Just get some experimenting, and you got to fiddle, you know, because then you can be. It's useful for a breakdown, you know. So. I'm using the notes. So I'm putting in singles and playing doubles, and I'm just messing with the 1 4 1 3 1 3 1 3 1 4 1 4. So I'll play these two at the same time. So. Okay, and then in the middle we've got all these three. These two. Okay, so if you look here, we've got these two to there, these two to here. Just all from that one, that one, that one, and that one, and that one, that one, and that one, and that one. And just hit them in any order, it doesn't matter. It absolutely sounds great, I mean. And I'm moving my plectrum up the string, so watch what I'm doing on the right hand. And then every now and again a run. So, putting it all together, okay, so we just mess it. Just try and get in that rhythm feel. I hope that makes sense. It's really hard to describe. If you have any questions or comments and you want me to go into any further detail, please let me know. See you later, gents.